Hey Go Gamers, today I'm going to try to help you guys defeat the EN06 bot all by yourself, only using minimal amounts of gear and build. So let's get right into it and check out what we need. So taking a quick look at the build here, as you guys can see, I am set up primarily to handle a melee weapon, which is what you guys will need to do. I'm going to just leave this here for you guys and let you grab a screenshot of it. Just know that there are a couple of things in this build that are not necessary. If you have any questions, please ask them in the comments. I would be more than glad to let you guys know. I'm just showing you that you don't need a perfect build to defeat the EN06. So next, taking a look at the power armor set, I will tell you guys, this is a very minimal set. The most important mod here, luckily enough, is a 1-star, and it's just troubleshooters. That's going to reduce the bot's damage output to us, so ultimately it's just going to protect us a lot more. Equipping yourselves with troubleshooters is going to be the big play here. Another mod that's going to be really important is adding on bruisers. If you guys don't have bruisers, however, I would recommend trying to get your hands on reflective. I will say this, you guys, I only have 1 bruisers on this set right now, so it's not like you need to fully equip out with 4-star bruisers on everything. I only have it on 1 item here. Endurance, though, however, is a really important one as well. If you can stack troubleshooters and endurance through all of your armor, that is going to help greatly. If you can get 1 bruisers or 1 reflective, that's going to help you the most. I definitely recommend bruisers more. If you guys do not have a way of getting your hands on troubleshooters, I do recommend stopping by stream sometime or stopping by my Discord. I have it learned so I can get you guys a couple. That is just out there if anybody is having a little bit of a hard time setting up this power armor set. But again, you guys, this PA set is not fancy by any means. It doesn't have any bracers, any coils on it. This is, again, just the bare minimum of what I think you guys would need and what I've experienced that I need to be able to get through this first instance in the raid. So when it actually comes to defeating the EN06 bot, I usually have a full checklist that I go through. I'm going to go through that with you guys today, just so that there is hopefully no questions, and that you guys can see I don't have a magician's trick by any means. So I usually come into the room, I'm up on the platform, as you can see, and the first thing I usually do is I take a look at my weapons. You will want to make sure that both of your weapons are fully repaired. You do not want to go into this battle with a weapon that is about to break. And with that being said, we'll take a look. So this is going to be just the primary weapon. You just need a weapon that has a high firing capacity. The mods do not matter on this weapon. You just want to make sure that you have a bunch of ammo and that this weapon has a pretty fast fire rate. That is the most important thing. Essentially, we're not even going to be hitting the EN06 with this weapon. It's just going to help us reflect damage. The most important thing, you will need an auto axe to make this work. You will want an auto axe that has these mods on it. You can pick this up in the atomic shop sometimes when it's in, or you can get it for 500 stamps, I think, at the White Springs. You just really want to make sure that you have Furious and Pounders for this weapon, because essentially it's giving you 19 stacks of an additional 15 damage. It just is going to help you burn through the health of this bot. I do recommend Strength. Crippling, however, is not as important. I've actually found it's quite hard to hit the EN06 on his arms, so if you want to switch that out with something else that you feel is more viable, please do so. But you do want to make sure that you have Furious and Pounders on this weapon. So the next thing on the list is to get your power armor out. So I like to set it kind of on the edge over here, opposite of the button. You don't want to set it in the middle, because when the bot comes up, sometimes you will glitch out and it just will insta kill you. I will say, Sometimes you will just insta die anyway, even when doing all of these steps. It just is because the way they have the platform set up, they've extended that reach out a little bit. It just will happen. Just try to persevere through it. I promise you, once you get the hang of things, it will just start falling in line for you. So then we'll come over to the button, and the last thing I like to do is, again, just double check all of my food. For myself personally, this is not required by any means, but I do typically like to pop a canned coffee. That just is going to help with AP regen. Your AP is going to be so important. In terms of actual chem usage, I use Psycho. Sometimes I've done Psycho with Med-X, but I do find it helps if you have at least one damage output chem that you use. I have done it plenty of times with just Psycho. Honestly, anything that you can get your hands on for damage output will ultimately help. So now we're going to go ahead and press the button, and we're going to get back over to the platform. I like to wait for the lights to turn on just a little bit before getting into my power armor. Sometimes this helps, sometimes I still glitch out and die. Just understand that it just kind of happens that way, sadly sometimes. And then we're going to just actually walk ourselves back a little bit here to the front of the EN06. So we're not actually going to worry about hitting him here. Our build and our power armor are going to start melting his shield here. So we're just aiming away. We're not aiming at him. We just need to focus on watching our health, and it will start melting through his shield here. And then essentially when you melt through his shield, you will want to switch to your auto axe. I will say you want to watch your AP closely here as well. You don't want to just go immediately in with your auto axe afterwards, because if you run out of AP in the middle of this, it actually will be more damaging. It may even cause you to not be able to finish this instance. So again, we're going to go in with the auto axe now. We're waiting for our AP to just build up a little bit more. Then we're immediately going to just go in, and this is essentially how we're just going to finish him off. So that is it for this video, you guys. Again, the best of luck to all of the solo levelers out there. I know sometimes it's just hard to find a team, and sometimes you just want to play by yourself. So hopefully this video helped you out and made dealing with the first raid boss a little less intimidating. Again, you don't really need a lot of stuff to be able to take this guy out. You just need to have a couple of different key items that will help push you through. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments, and I will catch you guys in the next video. But of course, until then, everyone, stay goated. Bye.